people, what's good? Tuesday at the gym then, about to go and smash out a big shoulder session. I just want to say a massive thank you for all the love and support on the recent post. If you are new though, or do find yourself coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, then please do go down and smash that subscribe button and make sure you click the bell notification to be notified for when I upload. I'll keep this nice and brief. Be sure to go and check out all the links that are down in the description. Coaching, clothing, supplements, go and check them all out down in the description. Support your boy. As I said, we're about to go in and smash out a shoulder session. Don't want to do too much talking. I will see you in there for the first working set, and let's go and get a crazy shoulder session and a crazy shoulder pump in as always. Let's get it.
So now then, kicking things off, I did film the first set, but it didn't record. You join me here with a machine shoulder press. Here, you join me from my top set of 64 kilos. Here, just making sure that we're fully targeting the front and the top of the delts throughout the whole of the movement. Here, as my top set, making sure that we're pushing the failure for as many reps as possible, aiming in and around that 10 to 12-ish rep range. So let's lock in, let's get it. Now then, moving on to some cable work. Here, you join me with some cuff attachment, lat raises. Here, 4 plates, not a huge amount of weight, just making sure that, again, we can hit full range of movement throughout the warm-up, and then we'll move into some of the main lifts. Again, just making sure that throughout the whole 3 heads of the shoulder, front, top, and rear delt, making sure that we're fully slowing down that negative to make sure that we're getting in full range of movement, slowing down the time under tension, and then holding the contraction at the top of the lift as well, just to make sure that we're fully targeting that head of the shoulder. So let's lock in, let's get it. So yes, and people, moving on to one of my favourite shoulder exercises, this hammer strength plate loaded shoulder press. Here, you join me with 40 kilos aside. This should move pretty well. Just again, making sure that throughout the warm-up, we really slow down the negative, making sure that we're fully targeting the front and the top of the delts. Again, in this movement, making sure that as we release the weight away from the contraction point, that we're slowing it down, making sure that we get more time under tension, making sure that we're getting a real nice deep stretch actually in the shoulders throughout the whole of the movement. So yeah, let's lock in 40 kilos aside, let's get it. So now then, jumping up from my top set, you join me here with 3 plates aside, 60 kilos either side. Again, 120 kilos here for the final set, making sure that, again, we push the failure. If this moves pretty well, we might do another set, go a little bit heavier, or stay with this weight and go for another set. But again, just making sure that when we go heavy, pushing the failure, making sure that we're fully exposing the shoulders to the weight, and then making sure that we're fully burning them out. So yeah, let's lock in 60 kilos aside. Let's get it. Come on. Yeah, wait. So now then, second set of 60 kilos. Really, really happy with how the last set moved. Was actually a PR last week or the week before, sorry. Managed to hit 60 kilos aside for 4 reps. This week, 6 and a bit, 6.5 reps. So here, moving into the second set, which should move a lot harder, but making sure that, again, we're pushing to failure, making sure that we're actually seeing results through moving the weight, making sure that we put the shoulders under the tension that we need. So, yeah, let's lock in 60 kilos aside again. Let's get it. No, wait. So yes, some people moving on to some dumbbell work. Here you join me with a superset of rear delt dumbbell flies straight into some dumbbell seated lateral raises. 16 kilos here, final set, 8 reps of each set, making sure, again, we're fully targeting the shoulders throughout the whole of the movement, making sure that we're really trying to focus on the contraction, especially on the rear delted exercise, making sure that we're not trying to make it a back exercise and more of a row rather than an actual rear delted fly. So, yeah, other than that, let's lock in, and then we'll move into some dumbbell shoulder presses to finish off. So let's lock in, let's get it. So now then, moving on to the final exercise and the most improved exercise over the last couple of weeks. Dumbbell shoulder press, really, really focusing on this movement the last couple of weeks and seeing massive, massive gains. Here, you join me at 40 kilos, which only 3 weeks ago or 3 shoulder sessions ago was a PR. And now we are using it as our final warm-up weight for our top set. So here, this should move pretty well, aiming for 6 reps. And then we will jump up, depending on how this moves, to either 42 kilos, which was last week's rep PR, or even for a heavy, heavy PR, which will be a lifetime best of 44 kilos. But let's not ramble on too much. 40 kilos for 6 reps. Let's get it. Yes. Yes. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. And now then, jumping up to my top set, locking in 44 kilos. This will be a huge bodyweight PR. regardless of reps, even if we can just manage to get 2, maybe 3 reps out of this, I will be extremely, extremely happy. But let's lock in this final set of shoulder press and finish the shoulder session off nice and strong. So let's get it. Come on. Yep, my oh, my shoulder gone. Oh shit.